Welcome back, treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1981 D. Washington quarter dollar, a coin that may look ordinary, but hides an incredible story. Struck at the Denver Mint during a turning point in American history, this piece is far more than pocket change. It's a tangible link to the past, filled with artistry, rarity, and value that collectors can't resist. First up, the 1981 D. Washington quarter dollar stands out as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics, captivating collectors with its enduring historical significance and strong appeal in today's market. While it may not appear extraordinary at first glance, its connection to the early 1980s era, its symbolic design, and its role in American coinage history make it a prized treasure for both seasoned and new collectors. This coin embodies a tangible piece of U.S. heritage, offering not only aesthetic beauty, but also a meaningful reflection of the period in which it was struck. For enthusiasts, the 1981 D quarter represents more than simple currency. It represents a collectible steeped in history, artistry, and rarity that continues to spark admiration among numismatists worldwide. The historical context of the 1981 D quarter is essential to understanding its significance. Minted at the Denver Mint in the early years of the Reagan era, the coin symbolizes an America entering a period of economic transformation and cultural change. The Washington Quarter series itself had been introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and by 1981, it had already cemented its place as a staple of U.S. coinage. While it does not directly commemorate a specific event, the 1981 D quarter reflects the nation's continuity and resilience during a time of both domestic challenges and optimism for the future. Each coin produced at Denver with the D Mint mark connects collectors to this transitional decade, serving as a small but tangible reminder of American perseverance. The unique features of the 1981 D Washington quarter add to its appeal among collectors. On the obverse, the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan, dominates the design with strength and dignity. Washington's profile faces left, framed by the word liberty above, the national motto, "In God We Trust," to the left, and the date, 1981 beneath. The reverse continues the enduring imagery of the heraldic eagle with wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows, symbolizing America's readiness for defense, with olive branches positioned below, representing the nation's pursuit of peace. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the quarter weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, balancing durability with classic artistry. The bold D Mint mark is placed just to the right of Washington's braid, distinguishing it from Philadelphia minted counterparts. Collectors are especially drawn to the rarity and condition of surviving 1981 D quarters. Although millions were minted for circulation, the challenge lies in finding pristine, uncirculated examples or those with unique varieties. Coins that exhibit sharp strikes, full details, and original luster are considerably scarcer, as the majority of the mintage entered everyday commerce and experienced heavy wear. Error varieties, such as off-center strikes or doubled dies, further enhance the rarity and desirability of certain pieces. High-grade coins certified by grading services such as PCGS or NGC can be exceedingly difficult to secure, and it is this scarcity in top condition that elevates the coin's allure. The market value of the 1981 D quarter reflects this scarcity in condition. While circulated examples typically retain only their face value of 25 cents, high-grade uncirculated specimens can command significantly higher prices. Coins graded MS65 or above often sell in the $25 to $75 range, while superb examples in MS67 condition can fetch between $400 and $1,000 at auction, depending on demand. Error varieties or particularly eye-catching coins with strong luster and minimal marks can achieve even higher results, illustrating the steady appreciation of this coin in the collector market. For many, the value lies not only in monetary worth, but also in the coin's role as a tangible connection to history and artistry. One of the reasons the 1981 D. Washington quarter remains a prized treasure is its enduring popularity among numismatists who seek to build complete sets of the Washington Quarter Series. Collectors value the coin both as a standalone piece and as part of a broader historical narrative, particularly when paired with Philadelphia and San Francisco issues from the same year. Its market appeal is fueled by the balance it strikes between accessibility for beginners and the challenge it offers to advanced collectors searching for rare varieties or high-grade examples. As part of a widely collected series, the coin enjoys a stable position in the hobby, with demand remaining strong across decades. For collectors considering the 1981 D quarter, there are several practical tips to maximize the enjoyment and long-term value of ownership. First, focus on acquiring high-grade coins with minimal wear, ideally certified by reputable grading agencies. Carefully examine the surfaces for luster, strike quality, and any potential errors that may add premium value. Storing the coin in protective holders or albums is essential, as this prevents environmental damage and preserves its condition. Engaging with collector communities, coin shows, and trusted dealers provides opportunities to learn more about varieties, pricing trends, and the historical context of this coin. Patience and persistence often reward collectors with the discovery of remarkable specimens. The appeal of the 1981 D Washington Quarter is enhanced by its ability to bridge artistry and everyday life. It is a coin that millions of Americans once used in daily transactions, yet it transforms into a collectible gem when preserved in exceptional condition. Its dual identity, as both a circulating coin and a collectible artifact, captures the imagination of numismatists who appreciate how a simple quarter can embody layers of history, design, and symbolism. The coin's wide recognition also makes it an excellent conversation piece, sparking interest among those new to the hobby and deepening appreciation among seasoned collectors. Ultimately, the 1981 D Washington Quarter represents far more than its face value. It is a testament to the longevity of the Washington Quarter Series, the artistry of John Flanagan, and the enduring legacy of George Washington himself. Its combination of historical significance, unique design, rarity and high-grade condition, and consistent market demand elevates it to the status of a prized treasure within American numismatics. For collectors, it offers both a rewarding challenge and a meaningful connection to the nation's past, ensuring its place as a cherished piece in coin cabinets and collections across the globe. In conclusion, the 1981 D Washington Quarter Dollar embodies the best of what numismatics has to offer: history, artistry, rarity, and enduring appeal. Whether appreciated for its role in daily life, its intricate design, or its scarcity and pristine condition, the coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and solidify its reputation as a tangible connection to the past. Second, the 1990 P Washington Quarter Dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece within the landscape of modern American coinage. While it may not share the same immediate notoriety as earlier silver issues, its enduring appeal among collectors stems from its unique place in history, its artistry, and the ever-growing demand for pristine examples. To numismatists, the 1990 P Quarter represents far more than everyday pocket change. It embodies a treasured link to the long-running Washington Quarter Series that has captured the imagination of enthusiasts for decades. With its blend of historical importance and subtle varieties, it continues to captivate collectors who prize it as both a historical relic and a valuable collectible. Historical context. First minted in 1990, this quarter emerged from the Philadelphia Mint during a period of economic and cultural transition in the United States. The Washington Quarter, introduced in 1932 to honor the bicentennial of George Washington's birth, had by 1990 already established itself as a cornerstone of American coinage. While the earlier silver compositions had been replaced by copper-nickel-clad alloys in 1965, the continuation of this design into the 1990s symbolized both tradition and change. The 1990 P issue reflects America at the cusp of a new decade, standing as a tangible connection to the stability of past coinage traditions while looking forward to the coming innovations of the State Quarters program that would soon transform the series. Unique features. The design of the 1990 P Quarter carries the enduring artistic legacy of sculptor John Flanagan. The obverse showcases the stately portrait of George Washington, his profile resolute and commanding, framed by the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1990. Below Washington's portrait lies the small yet significant P mint mark, indicating its production at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse continues the timeless heraldic eagle design, wings spread boldly, clutching arrows and olive branches, a striking symbol of America's strength and peace. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, the quarter's copper-nickel-clad composition may seem ordinary, but in uncirculated condition, its brilliant luster and sharp strike elevate its visual allure to an iconic status. Rarity and condition. While the 1990 P quarter was struck in the hundreds of millions, rarity arises not from mintage figures alone, but from condition and variety. Circulated examples are plentiful, but locating specimens in superb uncirculated grades, MS66 and above, can be a considerable challenge. Even more intriguing are error coins, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or weak strikes, which command strong collector attention. The scarcity of high-grade examples, particularly those graded by reputable services, makes them highly desirable. Collectors value the pristine surfaces, strong luster, and sharp detail that transform an everyday coin into a prized treasure. Market value. The market value of the 1990 P Washington quarter varies considerably based on condition and rarity. Circulated pieces may carry little premium over face value, but coins in gem uncirculated condition often bring anywhere from $50 to $150, depending on grading. Exceptional specimens in MS67 or with striking error varieties can reach $500 to $1,000 at auction. The steady interest in modern coinage, combined with the appeal of transitional era quarters, has contributed to a gradual appreciation of this issue's value. Collectors recognize that coins with both historical significance and high eye appeal represent enduring investments in the numismatic market. Appeal to collectors. For collectors, the 1990 P quarter holds special charm as part of the broader Washington series. It represents a bridge between the classic designs of earlier decades and the vibrant changes soon to come with the commemorative State series. Enthusiasts often seek it as part of a complete date and mint mark collection, while others focus on its condition rarity and error potential. Its availability in circulation has diminished over the years, adding to the allure of hunting for high-grade examples. Whether as an accessible entry point for beginners or as a condition rarity for seasoned numismatists, the 1990 P quarter captivates enthusiasts with its mix of tradition and collectability. Collecting tips. For those seeking to add the 1990 P quarter to their collection, prioritizing quality is essential. Collectors should focus on certified uncirculated examples, particularly those graded MS66 or higher by trusted grading services such as PCGS or NGC. It is also worthwhile to examine coins carefully for potential errors or varieties, as these can dramatically enhance both value and desirability. Proper storage, whether in protective holders, albums, or airtight capsules, helps preserve surfaces and prevent wear. Engaging with collector communities, attending coin shows, and purchasing from reputable dealers can provide valuable insights and opportunities to secure the finest examples of this intriguing quarter. Symbolism and artistry. Beyond its collectible aspects, the 1990 P quarter embodies enduring symbols of American heritage. Washington's portrait conveys ideals of leadership, integrity, and independence, while the heraldic eagle on the reverse represents national pride and resilience. The artistry of John Flanagan design has endured for generations, reminding collectors of the balance between tradition and evolution in American coinage. In pristine condition, the sharp lines and shimmering surfaces bring out the full beauty of this classic design, reinforcing its place as both a functional coin and a work of miniature art. Investment potential. In addition to its artistic and historical significance, the 1990 P Washington quarter offers noteworthy investment potential. With demand for high-grade modern quarters steadily rising, gem examples have shown consistent price appreciation over the past decades. Investors recognize that while common in lower grades, the scarcity of truly pristine pieces ensures strong market competition. As collectors increasingly seek to complete Washington quarter sets, the demand for this transitional era issue is likely to remain strong, supporting its role as both a collectible treasure and a solid long-term investment. Conclusion: the 1990 P. Washington quarter dollar remains a captivating piece of American numismatic history. Its rich blend of tradition, artistry, and scarcity elevates it beyond the realm of everyday currency into the status of a prized collectible. From its historical role as part of the enduring Third, the 1988 P. Washington quarter dollar is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in American numismatics, admired by collectors for its blend of historical significance, striking design, and enduring market appeal. While it may not immediately stand out as a rare or obscure coin, it has steadily gained recognition among enthusiasts who appreciate the subtle nuances that set it apart from other quarters of its era. For many collectors, this coin represents far more than a simple 25-cent piece. It is a tangible symbol of America's economic resilience during the late 1980s and a prized treasure in well-preserved condition. Its ability to captivate enthusiasts comes not just from its monetary face value, but from the artistry and legacy it carries forward. To fully appreciate the 1988 P. Washington quarter, it is essential to consider its historical context. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as denoted by the P. Mint mark, the coin emerged during a period of economic transition and cultural change in the United States. The late 1980s were marked by growing global influence, technological advancement, and a renewed sense of national pride. Though not commemorating a specific event, the quarter reflects the enduring stability of the Washington series, which had already been in circulation for over 5 decades by the time this particular issue was produced. In many ways, the 1988 P quarter stands as a reminder of continuity in American coinage during a decade characterized by rapid modernization. The coin's unique features contribute to its lasting appeal. On the obverse, the classic portrait of George Washington by sculptor John Flanagan commands attention, with the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1988, encircling the bust. The reverse features the heraldic eagle, wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows with 2 olive branches forming a wreath below, a powerful image of balance between strength and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the quarter measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, offering both durability and a pleasing luster when well-preserved. In uncirculated conditions, the coin's crisp details and brilliant finish highlight its artistry, making it particularly striking for collectors. Rarity plays a key role in shaping the desirability of the 1988 P. Washington quarter. While its mintage exceeded hundreds of millions, most examples quickly entered circulation, suffering from wear, scratches, and loss of luster. This makes uncirculated or high mint state grades far more difficult to locate. Collectors also prize rare varieties and mint errors, such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, or coins with planchet imperfections, which can dramatically elevate value. Thus, while the coin itself is not scarce in general terms, truly pristine or unique specimens are relatively rare and highly coveted. Market value for the 1988 P. Washington quarter depends heavily on condition and scarcity of varieties. Circulated coins generally trade for face value, but those in mint state 65 or higher often command prices in the range of $15 to $50, with superbly preserved examples reaching higher premiums. Exceptional varieties, particularly double-die errors or striking anomalies, have been known to fetch between $100 and $1,000 at auction, depending on demand and rarity. These values reflect the growing recognition of the coin's place in numismatic history, as collectors increasingly seek out overlooked modern issues in exceptional grades. For collectors seeking to add the 1988 P. Washington quarter to their holdings, several practical tips can maximize success. Prioritizing certified coins graded by respected services such as PCGS or NGC provides assurance of authenticity and condition. Collectors should also learn to identify minor varieties or striking anomalies, as these distinctions often separate an ordinary coin from a remarkable find. Purchasing from established dealers, attending numismatic shows, and monitoring reputable auction platforms are all effective strategies for acquiring top-quality examples at fair market prices. Proper care and storage are equally essential for preserving the value of this coin. Collectors are advised to house their 1988 P quarters in protective holders or coin capsules to guard against scratches, tarnishing, and environmental damage. Avoiding direct handling with bare fingers, which can leave oils and residues, is also crucial to maintaining condition. For long-term storage, a cool, dry environment helps preserve the coin's original luster, ensuring that it retains its eye appeal and market value over time. Beyond its market value, the 1988 P Washington Quarter holds enduring significance as a collectible. It represents the final years of the traditional Washington quarter design before the dramatic changes introduced by the state quarters program in 1999, making it part of the last generation of the original Eagle reverse. For many collectors, this gives the coin an added sense of nostalgia, linking it to decades of American pocket change and commerce. Its ability to serve as a bridge between the past and the new era of U.S. coinage further enhances its role in numismatic collections. The appeal of the 1988 P quarter also lies in its accessibility. Unlike older silver quarters, which can be prohibitively expensive, this coin offers both novice and experienced collectors an affordable entry point into the Washington series. It allows enthusiasts to engage with American numismatic heritage without requiring significant investment, while still presenting opportunities for discovery in the form of high-grade examples or rare varieties. This combination of accessibility and hidden potential makes it a rewarding target for collectors of all levels. In conclusion, the 1988 P Washington quarter dollar is far more than a commonplace piece of pocket change. It is a captivating blend of history, artistry, and subtle rarity that continues to inspire collectors around the world. From its striking design to its role as a link between past and future coinage, the quarter holds lasting value as both a collectible and a tangible connection to the American story. Whether pursued as a nostalgic keepsake, a high-grade investment, or a treasure hunt for rare varieties, this coin has earned its status as a prized treasure in the world of numismatics, ensuring its legacy endures for generations to come. Fourth, the 1989 P Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure in American numismatics, a coin that captures the enduring admiration of collectors across the world. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this quarter holds not only monetary value but also cultural and historical significance, making it an appealing piece for enthusiasts eager to preserve a slice of American coinage history. Its strong market demand comes from the perfect balance it offers between accessibility and rarity, a quality that makes it an ideal pursuit for both novice and seasoned collectors. With its distinct design and symbolic weight, the 1989 P quarter continues to captivate attention as a prized collectible. To fully appreciate this coin, it is essential to consider its historical backdrop. The 1989 P Washington quarter was issued during the final decade of the classic Washington quarter design era, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1989, the coin had become a staple in circulation, serving as a cornerstone of American commerce and daily exchange. This particular year in coinage reflects the transitional period just before the dramatic changes brought by the state quarters program in 1999, placing the 1989 issue at the tail end of an important chapter in U.S. Mint history. While no special commemorative event is tied directly to this year's quarter, it represents continuity, stability, and the enduring influence of George Washington as a national figure. The design of the 1989 P Washington quarter is instantly recognizable, yet rich in detail. On the obverse, the bold profile of George Washington, created by sculptor John Flanagan, dominates the face of the coin. Washington's resolute portrait is framed by the inscriptions "Liberty" above, "In God We Trust" to the left, and the date, 1989 below, alongside the small but vital P Mint mark identifying its origin at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse side features the majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, grasping a bundle of arrows and flanked by olive branches, symbolizing both strength and peace. Encircled by the words United States of America and E Pluribus Unum, with the denomination quarter dollar below, The imagery reflects both patriotism and national resilience. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, the coin's copper-nickel-clad composition gives it durability, while uncirculated examples shine with striking brilliance. What distinguishes the 1989 P quarter further is its rarity when condition and varieties are considered. Though Philadelphia produced a very large number of these quarters for general circulation, truly high-grade examples remain elusive due to the wear and tear of decades of use. Collectors place great importance on coins graded mint state, MS65 and above, where luster, detail, and sharpness remain intact. Error varieties such as off-center strikes, double dies, or misaligned mint marks add another dimension of desirability, making those pieces particularly hard to acquire. In pristine condition, the coin's scarcity becomes more apparent, transforming a common circulation piece into a collector's gem. Market values for the 1989 P Washington quarter reflect this interplay of condition, rarity, and collector enthusiasm. Circulated examples are typically worth face value, yet certified mint state coins can command far higher prices. For example, coins graded MS65 may fetch between $15 and $40, while higher grades like MS67 and MS68 can soar into the hundreds, with auction records occasionally reaching beyond $1,000 for exceptional examples. Error varieties and particularly sharp strikes carry premiums well above standard pricing, making this year's issue a rewarding pursuit for those who specialize in Washington quarters. Over time, the steady appreciation of high-quality specimens reinforces the coin's long-term investment potential. For collectors seeking to acquire the 1989 P Washington quarter, strategy is key. Prioritizing coins certified by trusted grading services ensures authenticity and accurate assessment of condition. Careful inspection for varieties, such as doubled features or striking anomalies, can yield exciting discoveries. Building a collection with coins of the highest grade possible is a wise approach, as rarity in uncirculated condition drives future value. Reputable dealers, coin shows, and established auction houses remain the best venues for sourcing these coins. Equally important is the proper care and storage of such collectibles. To maintain their value, coins should be housed in protective holders or slabs, avoiding exposure to moisture, air, or unnecessary handling that can dull their luster. Collectors are encouraged to engage with numismatic communities, both locally and online, to stay informed about market shifts and to share insights into rare varieties and grading nuances. This active participation strengthens one's knowledge base and enhances the overall collecting experience. The allure of the 1989 P Washington quarter lies not only in its numismatic worth, but also in its symbolic representation of America's heritage. It bridges the gap between everyday commerce and the preservation of history, transforming a simple 25-cent piece into a vessel of national pride. With its bold portrait of Washington and the timeless image of the American eagle, the coin serves as a constant reminder of the country's founding principles and enduring ideals. In conclusion, the 1989 P Washington quarter dollar stands as more than just a coin. It is a blend of artistry, history, and rarity that elevates it into the realm of prized treasures. From its roots in the classic Washington quarter series to its status today as a collectible with strong market appeal, it captivates enthusiasts with every detail. For those who seek to combine their passion for history with a rewarding investment, the 1989 P quarter offers a tangible connection to America's past while promising lasting appeal for generations of numismatists. Thus, whether admired for its design, valued for its condition, or sought after for its rarity, the 1989 P Washington quarter dollar shines as a timeless piece of American numismatic heritage, a coin that collectors are proud to call their own. 5. The 1970 Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure in the world of American numismatics, a coin that continues to captivate collectors and history enthusiasts alike. With its striking design, rich background, and enduring popularity, this quarter is more than just a piece of currency. It is a tangible artifact of America's past. Collectors are drawn to it not only for its beauty, but also for its unique place in the long-running Washington quarter series, which has remained a pillar of U.S. coinage since 1932. Its reputation as a prized collectible continues to grow, ensuring its status as a staple in numismatic collections across the globe. The historical context of the 1970 Washington Quarter adds to its appeal. First struck in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the Washington Quarter had by 1970 become a firmly established part of American currency. The year 1970 itself was one of transition in the United States, marked by social change, cultural milestones, and ongoing involvement in the Vietnam War. The quarter minted in this era reflects a society balancing tradition with change, and its production at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints ensures a wide but intriguing spread of varieties. For collectors, it provides a tangible connection to an important decade in American history. In terms of design, the 1970 Washington Quarter retained the timeless artistry first crafted by sculptor John Flanagan. On the obverse, the commanding bust of George Washington faces left, framed by the inscriptions Liberty above and I in God We Trust to the side, with the date, 1970, placed prominently below. The reverse features the bold heraldic eagle, wings outstretched, perched upon a bundle of arrows with an olive branch below, symbols of America's strength and peace. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition rather than the 90% silver used in earlier decades, the 1970 quarter has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and weighs 5.67 grams. In pristine condition, its luster and sharp detailing highlight the enduring artistry that makes this coin iconic. When it comes to rarity, the 1970 Washington Quarter offers intriguing opportunities for collectors. While circulation strikes were produced in large quantities at both the Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D. mints, condition plays a critical role in determining desirability. High-grade examples, particularly those graded mint state, MS 65 and higher, are much more difficult to locate, as most coins saw heavy circulation. Additionally, certain varieties, such as the 1970 S-proof quarter struck on a Canadian planchet, have become legendary rarities, commanding significant attention at auctions. Even within standard issues, coins with exceptional strikes, vibrant toning, or full details are regarded as prized finds. The condition of a 1970 quarter is of paramount importance to collectors, as it is with most vintage coinage. Circulated examples are common and often valued modestly, but uncirculated pieces with full mint luster are considerably scarcer and far more appealing. Proof versions struck at the San Francisco Mint, bearing the S. mint mark, add another dimension to the coin's collectability, especially when preserved with flawless mirrored surfaces. These coins exemplify the craftsmanship of the era and remain popular choices for collectors building complete Washington Quarter sets. Market value for the 1970 Washington Quarter varies widely based on condition and variety. A typical circulated coin may only carry a modest premium above face value, but uncirculated examples often range between $10 and $50, depending on the grade and eye appeal. Proof coins can bring anywhere from $15 to $100, especially if certified in higher grades. Rare error varieties, such as off-metal strikes, have fetched prices in the thousands at auction, underscoring the potential for truly extraordinary finds. This steady appreciation reflects the quarter's enduring relevance and the demand it continues to generate in today's numismatic market. For collectors looking to acquire a 1970 Washington Quarter, careful attention to detail is essential. Prioritizing high-grade examples, whether certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC, ensures both authenticity and long-term value. Special consideration should be given to varieties and mint marks, as these distinctions often set apart the most desirable pieces. Collectors are also advised to inspect proof coins for cameo or deep cameo designations, which can dramatically increase their appeal and value. With patience and knowledge, acquiring a premium example of this coin can be both rewarding and financially wise. Proper care and storage are equally important in preserving the beauty and value of a 1970 quarter. Coins should always be stored in protective holders or albums that prevent damage, and handling should be minimized to avoid fingerprints or scratches. For long-term preservation, keeping coins in a stable, low-humidity environment is strongly recommended. Joining collector communities, whether online or in person, also offers invaluable insights into current market trends and opportunities to trade or purchase examples that may be difficult to find elsewhere. The broader appeal of the 1970 Washington Quarter lies in its combination of artistry, accessibility, and historical resonance. For new collectors, it represents a gateway into the world of numismatics, while for seasoned enthusiasts, it offers opportunities to pursue rare varieties and high-grade specimens. Its place in the larger Washington Quarter series makes it an essential piece for anyone building a complete collection, and its enduring design ensures that it remains a visually pleasing and historically meaningful acquisition. In conclusion, the 1970 Washington Quarter Dollar stands as a captivating blend of history, symbolism, and collectability. From its classic design to its historical ties and intriguing rarities, this coin embodies the qualities that continue to inspire generations of numismatists. Whether admired for its artistry, pursued for its scarcity, or cherished as a tangible link to America's past, the 1970 quarter remains a treasured collectible. For those seeking to enrich their collections with a coin of lasting value and universal appeal, the 1970 Washington Quarter is without question a prized treasure worth the pursuit. Would you like me to also create a short YouTube video script intro for this coin, like the engaging one I made earlier for your other quarter videos? That way